So today we are at the site of something that is one of a kind in Roanoke, and we have Davey Stewards. He is here to give us all the dirt on Star City Compost. Welcome, Davey.
Thank you for having me on. I'm excited.
I'm really excited because just in the matter of minutes we've been talking, I'm learning so much from you. So can you tell us, what is Star City Compost and where did the idea come from?
Star City Compost will be Roanoke Valley's first food waste recycling program. We'll also be the first permitted compost facility within the Roanoke Valley, actively making compost for gardeners and farmers to add to their soil to grow healthy vegetables, fruits, and for turf grasses, for anything that you use compost for.
So we're kind of in the middle of a construction zone, I guess
Right.
you could say. So where are you in the process right now of getting Star City Compost ready to go, and how is it going to work?
Yeah, it's a big effort to create a permitted compost facility. So we are applying for a solid waste management facility permit with Virginia DEQ, and we've also had to go through various regulatory process with the city of Roanoke to build a compost facility where we're allowed to take people's food waste from the city, compost it here on site, and then resell compost back to people. So we are in the final kind of negotiations with Virginia DEQ to finish our permit by rule. And we have raised the capital to build our compost facility, and I am actively out here on site in Northeast Roanoke building this compost facility almost every day. And we're utilizing a very interesting technology called aerated static pile composting. So we're actually forcing air into the bottom of our compost pile so that we don't have to turn it all of the time. And this will take about 3 weeks for us to collect the food waste, break it down, and then it'll take longer than that to make it a usable product, but that's how long it'll take for us to break down the food waste.
Okay.
And you asked another question earlier, where did the idea come from? Well, across the United States, there are community composters everywhere. And I am a passionate environmental ecologist, environmental science enthusiast, I guess we could say. And I started working out here in 2018 for Leap for Local Food, and this was a former farm property for the Roanoke Natural Food Cooperative, and there was a tractor on site, so it was a natural kind of imagination game for me to want to collect the co-op's food waste and mix it with wood chips to start making soil. And then I started building gardens right here on site. And then from there, it evolved to saying, well, can we create a permitted compost facility for the city? And I got in touch with a compost guru, I will call him, 45 years in the compost industry, who lives about 6 miles up the road here, named Craig Coker. So he signed on and really has served as my mentor to learn how to create a permitted compost facility and also how to utilize this aerated static pile compost technology so we can have a smaller footprint and create more compost.
That's amazing. So behind us is where the facility will be. What you were looking at over here a second ago, that is kind of a smaller example of what it's going to look like, right?
That's right. So you can see there's PVC pipes in here, and these are connected to a leaf blower in here, and that has a timer on it. So that is how we're flushing air into the bottom of this compost pile. And when we scale up into our bunkers, this will be our blower that we use behind our aerated static pile bunkers to make compost.
That's very cool. Very cool. I know it's a lot of information to unpack. So if folks are interested in learning more, how can they contact you? Where do they go?
Yeah, please visit starcitycompost.com. We have opened our registration for residents to participate in a curbside collection program if you live in the certain pilot neighborhoods we're looking at. Also, we'll have drop-off stations where you could bring your food waste to and drop off your food waste on a weekly basis, both for opt-in programs. We're a private company, so we are fueling this all through people's participation that want to see our food waste go to the right place, because when we put organic waste in the landfill, it contributes a huge amount of methane to the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. So one thing I love to leave people with about compost, it is a great solution for localizing our food resources as well as minimizing and reducing waste. These are all the building blocks of life that we're throwing into landfills, and they should be getting composted so we can grow food with them.
All right. Thanks so much, Nick. You're giving us all the dirt on Star City Compost. Stick
Thank
around.
you.
WFXR News, and we'll be right back.